right. So here on page 10, we have the Grammatica Latina, which is, well, if you couldn't figure it out, it's the Latin grammar. Here you can see that the grammar lesson for this chapter was the difference between singular and plural in the Latin language. So you can see in the A column, nilus fluvius magnus est, nilus renus fluvii magni sunt. Yeah, I think I went through that sufficiently in the last video. So this video, I just want to note how for the rest of the chapters throughout this year, what I'm going to be doing for the remote lessons is we are going to be going through the Grammatica Latina first before we read the text, and then once we have, I think, sufficiently learned the Grammatica Latina, that is, I've explained it sufficiently, basically. Then we are going to read through the text of the chapter, and you can basically go through the chapter already knowing exactly what the lesson is supposed to be. Then, after we read the chapter, we're going immediately to the end of the chapter to Pensum C. So you can see on page 12 you have Pensum C with basically all these different questions that are being asked in Latin. The way you are supposed to answer them is also in Latin. So here, ubi est Roma, Roma in Italia est. The questions will obviously get more complicated, and so will the answers as time goes on. But that is more or less how we're going to be going through them and how you should answer the Pensum C questions. After Pensum C, we're going back to Pensum A, which you can see here, nilus fluvius est, nilus et renus fluvii sunt. So that those are your answers for the first couple. Basically, it's the grammar exercise, and we'll be doing the whole thing. That will be probably an individual assignment each time, as you'll have to figure out the whole thing, and these will likely be graded homework assignments. Yeah. I think that it's reasonable to have all of these different pensa be graded, especially in this sort of context. Again, if you have any questions or difficulties, email me. Don't just turn something in that you're not confident about. But after Pensum A, we're going to be moving into Pensum B, which is the vocabulary exercises. So Sicilia insula est, Italia insula non est, Rhenus fluvius est, so on and so forth. So yeah, that is the general gist of it. So Pensum A is always the grammar exercises. Usually it will be testing you on endings. Pensum B is the vocabulary test, and then Pensum C is the sort of your knowledge of the text exercises. So, yeah, just to recap, we'll go through the Grammatica Latina first, then through the text, then we'll go to Pensum C, and then we will go to Pensum A and B. All right, that's everything.